Good morning, children. This is Suresh, Maths faculty from DAV High School, STSTPS, AP Genco, NAIL Tour. In this video, we are going to discuss measures of central tendency, deviation in values of central tendency, and the exercise 9.2 problems related to chapter 9, statistics. Let us discuss measures of central tendency. To make all the study of data useful, we need to use measures of central tendencies. Some of the tendency are, first one is mean. Other name of mean is average. The mean is the average of the number of observations. It is calculated by dividing the sum of the values of the observations by the total number of observation. It is represented by x bar. Formulae for mean. The first one, arithmetic mean of ungrouped data. Here, when frequency is not given time, x bar is equal sigma I equal to 1 into n xi by n, where sigma is indicate sum of the observations, that is x1 plus x2 plus and so on so xn, and n means number of observations. Example for mean of ungrouped data. Example 5. If the mean of 10, 12, 18, 13, p and 17 is 15, find the value of p. Here frequency is not given, so we know that mean x bar is equal sigma xi by n. X bar means mean, that is given in the problem 15, that is equal sigma xi means sum of the observations, that is 10 plus 12 plus 18 plus 13 plus p plus 17 by n means number of observation, that is 6. After 6 transposing to the left side of the equation, 15 6 are 90, that is equal, after addition we get 70 plus p. Next step, 70 transposing to the left side of the equation, it becomes minus 70. Therefore, p is equal 90 minus 70, 20. Next topic, mean of grouped data without class interval. If the data is organized in such a way that the frequency is given but there is no class interval, then we can calculate the mean by x bar is equal f1 x1 plus f2 x2 plus and so on so plus fn xn by f1 plus f2 plus and so on so plus fn, that is equal sigma I equal to 1 into n fi xi by sigma I equal to 1 into n fi. It is short form of above equation. Here sigma is indicate summation. Here where x1, x2, x3 and so on so are the observations, f1, f2, f3 and so on so fn are the respective frequencies of the given observations. Example for mean of grouped data without class interval. Find the arithmetic mean of the following data. Solution. First, draw a table and make it 3 columns, that is xi, fi, xi, and substitute xi and fi from the question. Next, we have to multiple fi and xi, that is 10 into 4, 40, 12 into 5, 60, 14 into 8, 112, 16 into 10, 160, 18 into 7, 126, 20 into 4, 80, 22 into 2, 44. After add the frequency, that is sigma I equal to 1 into 7 fi, that is equal, we get 40. Next, add the all fi xi values, that is sigma I equal to 1 to 7 fi xi, that is equal 622. Thus, in the case of ungrouped frequency distribution, we can use the formula is x bar is equal sigma I equal to 1 to 7 fi xi by sigma I equal to 1 to 7 fi. Now substitute values, 622 by 40. 622 is divisible by 40, we get 15.55. It is mean. Next topic, assumed mean deviation or deviation method. In this method, we assume one of the observations which is convenient as assumed mean. Formula for mean, that is equal a plus sigma I equal to 1 to n fi di by sigma fi, where di means xi minus a deviation and a means assume mean and sigma fi means sum of the frequencies. Deviation is different between mid value or class interval with mean or assumed mean. Example 8. Find the arithmetic mean of the following data by using deviation method. Solution. First we have to draw the table and make it 4 columns. That is xi, fi, di is equal to xi minus a, fi into di. Next substitute xi and fi values from the question. Next step, we have to assume one of the observation which is convenient as assume mean. Suppose we have to select 16 as a mean. Therefore, a is equal 16. Next step, we have to calculate di. That is di is equal xi minus a. Here xi means given observations and a means assume mean, that is equal 16. That means every observation onwards subtract assume mean. Now we can calculate 10 minus 16 minus 6, 12 minus 16 minus 4, 14 minus 16 minus 2, 16 minus 16 0, 18 minus 16 2, 20 minus 16 4, 22 minus 16 plus 6. Next we have to calculate fi di. That means multiple fi and di. That is equal 4 into minus 6 minus 24, 5 into minus 4 minus 20, 8 into minus 2 minus 16, 10 into 0 0, 7 into 2 14, 4 into 4 16, 2 into 6 12. Next step, we have to add the all frequencies. We can get 40. Next we have to add all fi di values. That is equal minus 60 plus 42, that is equal minus 18. Next these all values substitute in the formula. That is mean x bar is equal a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. Here a means assume mean, that is equal 16 plus value of sigma fi di is equal minus 18 by sigma fi value is 40. Next step 16. Here minus 18 divisible by 40, we get minus 0.45. Next step, after subtract we get 15.55. Next one, median. It is one of the central tendency. What is a median? Median is the middle value of the given numbers or distribution in their ascending order. Median is the average value of the two middle elements when the size of the distribution is even. Next, how to find the median? Median means value of the middlemost observation. If n, here a number of observation, is odd, then median is equal n plus 1 by 2th observation. Next, if n is even, the median is the mean or average of n by 2th and n plus 1 by 2th observation. Next topic, mode. It is one of the central tendency. What is the definition of mode? The most frequently occurring observation is called the mode. When class interval time, the class interval with the highest frequency is the model class. Example for mode. Find the mode of the following data: 15, 20, 22, 25, 30, 20, 15, 20, 12, 20. Solution. Here the number 20 appears the maximum number of times, so mode is 20. Next, deviation in values of central tendency. What will happen to the measures of central tendency if we add the same amount to all data values or multiply each data value by the same amount? Let us observe the following table. In this table, column names, particular, data, mean, mode, median, and original data set 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 14, 15, 16, 20. For the mean of this data is 12.2. We know how to find the mean. Sum of the observation by number of observation. Next, mode. In the given data, 14 occurs 2 times. So, mode is 14. Next, median. Here, number of observations are even. So, we can apply average of n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2. Then, we get median is 13. Next, add 3 to each data value. That means 6 plus 3, 9, 7 plus 3, 10, 8, plus 3, 11, 10 plus 3, 13, and so on. So, we can get 15, 17, 17, 18, 19, 23. Now, we can find mean. After calculating mean, we get 15.2. Here mode 17 occurs 2 times. So 17 is the mode of the data. Median. Here number of observation is 10. So we can apply the formula is average of n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2. Then we can get 16. Multiply 2 times each data value. That means each data multiple with 2. That is 6 2s are 12, 7 2s are 14, 8 2s are 16, 10 2s are 20. Like that we can get 24, 28, 28, 30, 32, 40. Therefore, mean value of this data 24.4 and mode is 28 since 2 times occurs. And median 26. After observing the table, we see that when added, since all values are shifted by the same amount, the measures of central tendency are all shifted by the same amount. If 3 is added to each data value, the mean, mode and median will also increase by 3. When multiple time, since all values are affected by the same multiplicative values, measures of central tendency will also be affected similarly. If each observation is multiple by 2, then mean, mode and median will also be multiple by 2. Let us start exercise 9.2 problems. Third question. If the mean of the following frequency distribution is 7.2, find the value of k. Solution. Draw a table with 3 columns, that is x, f, fx, and substitute x and f values from the question. Next, we can multiple x and f values like this. 2 4 ja 8, 4 7 ja 28, 6 10 ja 60, 8 16 ja 128, 10 k ja 10k, 12 3 ja 36. After add the all frequencies, then we get 40 plus k. Next, we should add the all fx values. Then we get 260 plus 10k. Table onwards, sigma f is equal 40 plus k. Here sigma f means sum of the frequencies. Next, sigma fx is equal 260 plus 10k. Therefore, mean is equal x bar is equal sigma fx by sigma f. That is equal, substitute sigma fx value, that is 260 plus 10k by sigma f value is 40 plus k. According to the problem, given mean is equal to 7.2. Next step, 260 plus 10k by 40 plus k, that is equal 7.2. Next step, we can do cross multiplication. 260 plus 10k, that is equal 7.2 into 40 plus k. Next step, 260 plus 10k, that is equal, here 40 plus k multiple with 7.2. 7.2 into 40, 288 plus 7.2 into k, 7.2k. Step, separate the like terms. Then we get 10k minus 7.2k is equal to 288 minus 260. Next step, after subtract we get 2.k, that is called 288 minus 260 is equal to 28. Next step, transposing 2.8 to the right side of the equation. Therefore, k is equal 28 by 2.8. Here, numerator and denominator multiple with 10, we get 280 by 28. After cancellation, we get k value is 10. Dear children, along with the home assignment, you can copy exercise 9.2 problems in paper 2 book, and we will continue exercise 9.2 problems in the next video. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.